I was a rodeo clown for almost 20 years, and I enjoyed it for a while, and then to tell you the truth, I came to understand what all those PETA people were saying about the cruelty to animals, and I just couldn't do it anymore. It was breaking my own heart to be there watching those animals get broken in that way. But while I was a rodeo clown, I had a whole lot of fun doing it. And I took pride in the fact that it wasn't just about being silly, but about actually being a bullfighter in some way and a rescue rider. It was my job to rescue cowboys who'd either fallen off the bull, or were still riding on it but had to get off safely. And I learned very valuable life lessons doing that, and I just want to take a little time to share them with you, because it seems to me that no matter how smooth your life might look from time to time, or how easy your life might look to somebody else, inevitably there's going to be a busting, thrashing, wrestling bull trying to gore you with its horns. And it may look like your boss. It may look like your neighbor. It may look like your bank account. It may look like the doctor's diagnosis, but there's something that's going to come looking at you like it's going to tear you to pieces. And it wants to thrash you, and it wants to throw you off. And there'll be some part of you that wants to hang on tight for the ride and just be tough. See if you can just hold on. But in my experience, you can also just choose to get off that bull and be the rodeo clown instead. And look at that problem and get its attention. All right, I got your attention. I ain't scared of you. Come on, bull. Come on with all your scary feelings. Come on with your anger. Come on with your hopes. Come on with your horns. You can do it. And I'll get out of your way. I'll let you come close, but I won't let you. I will not let the bull get me. Because I know that I have teammates to help me. As a rodeo clown, I'm not alone. There's always at least 2 or 3 others there with me to help distract the bull, to help each other in case of need, and mostly to have that big rubber plastic barrel that's indestructible that I can jump in and hide. So what I know is that even though the bull looks like it's almost a ton and looks dangerous and looks like it'll kill you, we always have the capacity to stand back and just be the clown, kind of laugh at it. Welcome it, encourage it, because that bull needs to be handled, otherwise it's going to gore that cowboy over there who's also me. And if as I stay close and I wear colorful clothes and I'm distracted and I keep it on me, but I don't let it penetrate me, remembering the truth of who I really am. As a rodeo clown, I am A, not alone, I've got a team. B, I got a safe place to hide in that barrel in case it need be. And you know what else I know as a rodeo clown? Eventually that bull's going to get tired or distracted and just wander off and be led off back to its pen. Because a bull, no matter how ornery, even though it's raised to be ornery, and it's raised to be mean and lean, mean, fighting, bucking machine, can only do it for so long, and then it'll wander off to go eat, to go rest. The same way, no matter how big the problem is that's coming at you, no matter how fearsome those horns look, if you just be willing to remember you don't have to handle it by yourself, you don't have to tough it out, you do have to face it. You have to deal with it. You can't ignore that bull. You have to engage it. Let it come close. Let the feelings come. Let the anger come. Let the sadness come. Let that bull do its worst, knowing that you're not alone, you're part of a team. You've got other people around you. You've also got, I believe, as a man of spirit, that there's always a divine protection, that there's always a goodness, ever-present force to help. And I can find it by jumping into the barrel and just getting still for a bit. I call that prayer or meditation. You can call it what you want. no matter how big the problem you're facing. As a rodeo clown, I know that I can step back and put it in perspective. I can laugh at it, have some fun with it even. Let it be what it is. Stand my ground until the bull runs out of steam. So, you, next time you find yourself up on a bull that looks like it wants to kill you, that feels like it's gonna kill you, or worse yet, really irritate you or bore you to death. Because sometimes the most dangerous bull of all is the one that's just boring and depressive and lethargic. That's the one who can suddenly buck up and do real damage. So whatever shape the bull's taken, you find yourself seemingly in danger. I want you to remember the words of Rudi the rodeo clown, ex-rodeo clown. You have a choice whether you're going to let that bull ride you or you ride the bull, or just get off the bull altogether and say, that's a bunch of bull. Give it some room, give it some perspective. Remember, you're not alone ever, ever. Whatever the illusion is, you're never alone. There are always helpers there if you're willing to open your eyes and receive their help and look around. They're there. And you got a safe place to hide. That barrel, place of prayer, place of presence, the place of remembering who you really are, which is not the bull, which is not the bull rider, which is not the rodeo clown. You are the audience up there who gets to choose what role you want to play and how seriously you want to take all of this and how willing you are to remember it's all an illusion. You made it up, just like I made up the story about being a rodeo rider. Because you have a bigger purpose than riding in any rodeo. And you know what that purpose is? A couple of weeks ago, we practiced writing a statement of purpose. If you didn't get that handout, there's more of them out there in the lobby shop. But you have a purpose for being here that's bigger than messing with the bull or the horns. And this isn't your first rodeo. It won't be your last rodeo. And you get to choose what role you want to play. At least, that's my story, but I'm sticking to it. Y'all.